Wait, what? Hello and welcome to Not That Deep, where we're not that deep, but we also realize it's not that deep. Today I'm showing you something that I've been struggling with for the past couple of weeks in the hopes that I will get some more expert help from you guys. I'll show you what I've done and what I've already tried so you can see what I'm dealing with, and yeah, let me know what you think. Also, I did get some comments last time about how to block regarding my cardigan that I finished in my last video. So I will be attempting to block something. Yes, I know it's in the wrong order, but I crocheted a swatch and I'm hoping to ultimately block that and see how it turns out so that I can potentially block my cardigan later on. But yeah, I'll be showing you all of that and more. So let's get stuck in. This is the carriage off of my Brother KH881 machine. I've been loving the machine so far, having a great time with it. However, recently, again, if you saw in my last video, I was trying to knit some of the ribbing to attach onto my cardigan and encountered some really bad jams. And in hindsight, yes, the yarn wasn't necessarily the right size, but I have finally discovered why I was having so many problems with it. Let me show you. So at some point during the jam, if you like, I had tried to get the carriage off of the machine by using this knob here. I'm currently trying to see if I can take this carriage of the Brother KH881 apart. One of the issues I have is that this knob here, let me see if I can show you actually. So I have these two levers, so if you keep an eye on that and that, when I twist the knob, yeah, so those have kind of gone down a little bit, but if I come back, oops, just to show you what I did, I twisted the knob to KC, so if I come back to NL, not quite where they're supposed to be, and if I push that back, it will start to move, but basically it's got like that zombie glue underneath. So I'm trying to clean it or take it apart so that I can clean it. I've started by taking off the tension dial, so I have that in here with the screw tip I needed to get it out. I've literally just taken out one screw for the handle, and then I'm about to do the other side before I move around, and I'm hoping to use some of this foam engine degreasant to get that out. My son's toys are being repurposed at the moment, but yeah, those are some of the other bits that I'm using so far, this and the rubbing alcohol as well. So I will continue and see how far this gets me. I do need to put something underneath this though, so I need to find something for that. So I left this soaking for more than 24 hours, and now it's old toothbrush again and some rubbing alcohol that's about to go in. So I'm going to just no, thank you. Okay, yeah, you can have it back. You can have it back. Ah! You can have it back. Thank you. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back and regretting my life choices because I might have ruined it. And I'm so annoyed with myself. I don't think this and this, can you see that? I don't think they're behaving correctly. This is probably closer to what it's supposed to be, but this is just all outdoors looking ridiculous. And yeah, I need to try and get it back. That's controlled by this bit here. And I think it might be tied to those screws that I took out at the beginning. So if I can get the screws to go back in. Oh, I never should have taken them out. But anyway, I need to figure that out, and then I can hopefully give it a last minute clean and then put it all back together again. But that's where things are at the moment. I've just fixed one. So I think that's what it's supposed to look like. Can you see it? Yeah, so the screw head needs to come out through there so that when I twist it, oh, don't say it's not gonna work. I'd actually be really sad. After all of that, it doesn't like it. Wait, what?
Wait, they don't love you like I love you.
Thanks. That doesn't sound healthy. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Oh my days. Oh, they're still not moving, you know. Oh my gosh, guys. Would you believe I somehow managed to put that back? There it is. Can you see that? Ah! So now it tracks nice and smooth. Now I just need to do it for the other side and we're back out of the woods. Can't believe I figured it out. I'm actually really pleased with that. They say you have to like take your carriage apart to get to know it. That's true. Like, I'm getting to know this thing slowly but surely. So yeah, one more to go and then yeah, we can finish up. And now she's done. So I've got my carriage to move along. Tracks are in place and held together, and now my carriage release finally works. Quite happy with that. Time for a general clean now. I've already started it, but time to finish it off. It was really manky. So, okay, so now I want to check these because they're the reason I did this whole clean in the first place. Oh, regular knitting. See, this is the problem I'm having. It's actually still not moving. Can you see that? So that's CR. And they haven't moved once.
What are you doing? See, I can move this one a little bit.
But I just think this is just going to jam on my machine. Alright, we'll figure this one out as well. And I'll show you, using my fingers if I can, that they are, in this mode, supposed to be able to come down quite responsively. That's how they're supposed to look. I have tried all sorts. I can't get them to react to the knob. I've tried cleaning it, I've tried lubricating it, I've tried all sorts. If you've got a way or you know of what I'm supposed to be doing or that I haven't tried, let me know. As part of that process, I opened up the carriage and oh my gosh, I opened up the carriage. I watched one video, completely forgot about it, and then thought, oh, I can do that. And then I went to open the carriage, and the first thing I did was take out this screw and this screw. Now, if you know about carriages, or about this carriage in particular, you're probably screaming and saying, why did you do that? It's a very good question. I don't know. But I since found out that that was the wrong ones I was supposed to take out. And actually, I needed to take out these brass head screws that are just a lot further down. This one and this one. Yeah, so I basically made things more difficult for myself than they needed to be. But thankfully, I was able to get there. And now, as you can see, I've put it back together. And other than the main situation I tried to solve, I now have a cleaner carriage that I know a bit more about, but the same problem still persists. So if you've got any advice, any tips, any tricks, by all means, please let me know. I would love to hear about them. Most normal people will probably knit or crochet a swatch and then block it so that they know what their final measurements are going to look like, and then proceed to actually make a garment. Then there's me. I made my whole cardigan bomber thing, and I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to block it. I mean, I wasn't originally intending to. I kind of just made it, and I really like how it looks. And then I was scared to block it because I guess it's in a chenille yarn, and I didn't really want anything to sort of melt or... Anyway, so I then decided to crochet a swatch with some of the leftover yarn and see how it goes. This is how that went. And now I've made my swatch. I'll be using the blocking board, my swatch, which is Post Project, some pins, and a measuring tape. Our starting position is at 7 inches, and our width is 7.5. So that's our starting position. I'm presuming I get to stretch it a little bit before I pin it down. So what I will do is just starting at the corners. Now I don't think I've overly stretched it. So let's see where we're at. We're still at 7. And what's that? This is a bit more. 8 as opposed to the 7.5 we started at. And I'll put one here. Actually, I could have probably just moved that, but there and there. Move this here. But yes, so this is going to be my swatch. This is my starting position. I'm going to get the steamer and then just steam that and see how it behaves. I'll leave it overnight, I think, just to see how the fibers relax. And if I like the look of it, I might consider doing my cardigan. If not, I'll just leave it as it is. So I've left this on the blocking board for a few days, and now I'm going to take it off and see if it behaves any differently to before I blocked it. So let's take these pins out. It's a little bit softer, but barely, if I'm honest. I don't really see much of a difference, although to be fair, I didn't overly stretch it to block it, did I? But yeah, I mean, like, it's not as stiff. This is the resulting swatch. I do think it has a little bit more movement than it did before, if I'm honest. I think it was a little bit more stiff before, but I don't know that the difference is enough. Like, it's just softer, I guess. I'm not seeing as much of a difference as I would have expected to see. So at the moment, I'm not feeling like it's really necessary. I'm hoping to probably try and practice more, but also I'm very aware that maybe I didn't stretch it enough. So again, if you can see any faults with my process that I just showed you, by all means, please let me know. And yeah, let me know if you've got any feedback. Absolutely. ready to take that on board. So yes, this is what's happened there. I'm hoping to make some more progress on a particular project I'm working on in the background. However, with the current state of my carriage, I'm having to manually remember that if I ever have to switch out of normal mode, that I need to take the carriage off the machine and pull the levers down manually before I go back into knitting mode. And it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not very fun. So again, I would absolutely love a fix. If you've got one for me, let me know. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a like. Leave me a comment if you've got any tips on the things that I asked you about earlier, and I will see you in my next one.